Good morning, everyone. I'm Elaine Armstrong, Chair of the Board of Directors for the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of the Chamber, we thank you for joining us this morning, and we welcome you to our State of Economic Development Growth Forum. Since 1938, we have been focused on helping DeKalb businesses succeed. We are the voice of business, your voice, helping to amplify the needs, challenges, and opportunities for our employers and entrepreneurs. Over the past 2 years, our collective strength has been tested by COVID, and we are unable to predict what will happen. But we have all had to pivot and continue to be innovative throughout these challenging times. Today, we pull together a group of incredible business leaders representing different industries and businesses in DeKalb County to speak about economic development in DeKalb County from various perspectives and provide in-depth views on economic development in the county. To kick things off, I am honored to introduce Dr. Irvin Clark, who's the Vice President of Economic Development for Georgia Piedmont Technical College, a great partner of the Chambers. Dr. Clark holds a doctorate degree from Morgan State University in higher education and higher education administration. He is an experienced community and technical college executive, skilled in program development, fundraising, community engagement, strategic planning, and economic and workforce development. He serves as chair of the DeKalb County Chamber of Commerce Economic Development Committee, and he is just a good friend of mine, and I know he'll be a good friend of yours. Please welcome Dr. Clark. Thank you for joining us and serving as one of our moderators today.
Thank you, Ms. Armstrong, for that great introduction. I so appreciate our friendship and our partnership with your organization, Goodwill of North Georgia. I want to also welcome all of the attendees today to the Economic Development Forum. We have a great lineup of speakers, and we're focusing on 3 areas: film, small business, and allied health. And so I'm sure that you're going to enjoy a lot of the perspectives that will be presented today. And I encourage you to please be engaged and ask questions. And our speakers are really excited about you being a part of this program today. And now it's my honor and privilege to have with us today the person who is leading our economic development efforts here in DeKalb County, Mr. Dorian DeBarr. Dorian is president of Decide DeKalb Development Authority, the economic development entity responsible for leading the recruitment, retention, and expansion of business for DeKalb County. Dorian is an experienced executive with a demonstrated history of working in various industries, strong financial professional, skilled in budgeting, external and internal audits, account reconciliation, and strategic planning. Since taking the leadership role with Decide DeKalb, Dorian has reorganized the authority and paved the way for historic growth within DeKalb County, with $1.8 billion in capital investments and more than 8,800 new and retained jobs across 2019 and 2020, and increased revenue by 350%. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you Mr. Dorian DeBarr.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Clark, for that introduction. And definitely happy to be here and a part of this conversation on behalf of the DeKalb County Chamber of Commerce. So again, my name is Dorian DeBarr, president of Decide DeKalb Development Authority, and I proudly serve in this role. I've been in this role since 2019, been with the authority since 2016, and just happy and really excited about what has happened here in DeKalb County since I've been here and what is in store for the future. Just as an aside, I am actually a native of DeKalb County, so it is near and dear to my heart to see the growth that is happening here in DeKalb County in terms of not only economic development, but just community development and how this organization is coming together with other leaders throughout this space, including the Chamber and Georgia Piedmont Technical College, and also seeing our communities grow immensely. So just looking forward to continued growth and again, happy to be here. I'm going to go over briefly the state of economic development here in DeKalb County. I won't try to take up too much of your time because we're definitely talking about a lot of great things that are happening within the county, but want to start here. So as a county, you all, we continue to ride the wave of growth and prosperity. It has been an interesting time here in DeKalb County. but we have grown immensely, again, since the day that I've been in this seat. Over the past 18 months, we've added thousands of jobs across key industries, including logistics, manufacturing, and also the movie industry. So I'm going to key in on those few industries, but we definitely have more here in DeKalb County. But I definitely want to speak to the highlights and some of the wins we've experienced within these industries. So from the likes of Home Depot Logistics Hub over in the city of Stonecrest that delivered 72 new full-time jobs and a new capital investment of $64.6 million. This was a tremendous win for DeKalb County as Home Depot decided to expand their growth and their ability to really get products to customers as soon as possible. And they saw DeKalb County as a home to do that, not only DeKalb County, but in South DeKalb in the city of Stonecrest. So a tremendous win there. Also, the likes of Sugar Bowl Bakery over in the city of Tucker. So this was a recruitment effort, a joint effort between Decide DeKalb, the state of Georgia, and also the city of Tucker to recruit this amazing manufacturer here to DeKalb County. They're delivering 285 jobs, new full-time jobs to the county, and a capital investment of $37 million. So just tremendous economic development growth in those two industries, and those are just two of the prime examples. In terms of the film industry, most recently we were able to support Electric Isle Studios, and so that is adjacent to our Indian Creek MARTA station, and they will deliver 1,000 jobs in this industry and a new capital investment of $48.3 million. So let me say that again, 1,000 jobs in this new and emerging industry in DeKalb County to the tune of $48.3 million capital investment. So in addition to the Electric Isle, we also saw the acquisition of the former GM plant up in the city of Doraville by Gray TV. They have a robust and very thoughtful mixed-use development coming online in a mixed-use studio city. And so these developments all together, the last two that I spoke of, Electric Isle and the upcoming Gray TV development in the city of Doraville, these developments just speak to and solidify DeKalb County's place as the home of TV and film production, not only in the state of Georgia, not only in the United States, but also the world. There's a stat that I like to kind of regurgitate, and is that if the state of Georgia is number one in film and TV production in the world, and DeKalb County is doing roughly 60% of that production, then DeKalb County is number one in the world in television and film production. All right, so let that sink in. DeKalb County, a county of 750,000 strong, 760,000 strong, I'm sorry, we're the home of film and television production in the world. And so that is a great title that we hold. And while we are extremely delighted that the film and television industry has chosen DeKalb County, we definitely have more work to do, and I'll speak to that in terms of workforce development and making sure that our citizens have access to these jobs. Beyond that, within the entertainment industry, we're expected to see job growth of over 7,000 jobs over the next 2 years, while experiencing $1.3 billion in production over the next 3 years as well here in DeKalb County alone. So let me repeat that, over 7,000 jobs over the next 3 years and $1.37 billion in investment and input into our economy. A tremendous growth trajectory for this industry, and we've already seen it. Here at Decide DeKalb, we are the leaders in this space with respect to our DeKalb Entertainment Commission arm. And DeKalb Entertainment Commission was initially a product of the DeKalb County Commissioners, and they wanted to see us become a place whereby we were willing and help to facilitate this industry, and we've definitely done that through permitting and just making it an easy place to do business in terms of film and television. We've seen tremendous growth. We've had our best year this past year in 2021 in terms of the number of films we've supported and television productions we've supported. So this will just continue to grow here in DeKalb County. And also, when you're talking about this film and television industry, there's this halo effect as well. And so the halo effect is whereby other industries are necessary to support the main industry. So what are these other industries? Just to name a few, we have broadcasting, telecommunications, food services and processing, professional and technical services, and the list goes on and on. So we are anticipating increased growth across all of these industries, more so than we've already seen. And we all need to be prepared. Um, and so also with such a strong workforce and being here in the entertainment industry and also manufacturing, logistics, we've recently been a part of the conversations with Georgia Piedmont Technical College and their new development of a logistics center here in DeKalb County for training truck drivers. We will continue to work closely with our workforce development partners to create a sustainable and job-ready workforce here in DeKalb County to fill these positions that are open today, as well as those in the future. And this is extremely important. I was recently at a conference not too long ago, and one of the main issues that we discussed was workforce. Workforce is an issue. The baby boomers have retired, and the Generation X, those individuals have not decided to enter into the workforce in a way that we've not seen in a long time. They are more so intrigued by the gig economy. So how do we bring people into the fold, and how do we fill these jobs? And we're all working toward that. And one of the ways we've been able to do that is through Advanced DeKalb. So Advanced DeKalb is a nonprofit, and this represents a true P3 organization here in DeKalb County. It is full of private sector individuals that want to see a marked change in economic development. And through Advanced DeKalb, they stepped up to the plate and offered funding to support the Made in DeKalb initiative here in DeKalb County. So this Made in DeKalb initiative is largely just an idea that was sprung here as a partnership between Decide DeKalb, DeKalb County Schools, as well as Advanced DeKalb. And the idea is just to bolster our workforce pipeline in the space of manufacturing, automation, and the distribution fields. All right, so with all of that coming together, we are making really marked improvements and changes with respect to how do we view economic development and how do we fill these jobs. Beyond that, going back a little bit to our DeKalb Entertainment Commission, the DeKalb Entertainment Commission is here as well, and we're currently under a 5-year strategic planning process. And the idea is that we need to add more individuals and have a stronger pipeline from K through 12 to the film and television industry, and also entertainment and gaming. We will be intentional and deliberate about delivering upon those objectives, and it's something we all look forward to doing. So beyond all of that, beyond all the wins that we've had, just want to also point out that our infrastructure here is improving daily. Under the leadership of CEO Michael Thurman, DeKalb County SPLOST continues to improve our roads, buildings, vehicles, and major equipment, and is expected to generate $663.6 million through 2024. This SPLOST was the first of its kind for DeKalb County, and under the leadership of CEO Thurman, we were able to bring this to the table and improve our infrastructure daily, which is going to add more to our ability to grow as an economy here in DeKalb County and make us a lot more attractive as we're talking about being in competition with the likes of cities in the state of Texas and California and the like. Also under the leadership of CEO Michael Thurman, the county is now operating under a modified consent decree. And this is big news. So a lot of the conversations around economic development here in DeKalb County start with water and sewer capacity. Happy to announce that under this consent decree, this modified consent decree, we're able to move forward. We're able to see marked development across DeKalb County. Our infrastructure will improve again daily with respect to this modified consent decree. And within 4 years, our repeat spill sites will be addressed, and our water system will be in a completely different place, and we'll have capacity through at least 2050. So we will be actually ahead of the game in just a matter of years. And again, this is all under the leadership of our CEO and just improving our infrastructure as it is today. So I'm also going to take this quick time just to kind of speak to, well, what comes next, Dorian? We've spoken about all the great things that are happening in DeKalb County. We've been able to ride this trajectory of growth here. DeKalb County is changing. DeKalb County is changing in a positive way, and we all see it. The number of jobs that we've been able to secure, the number of interests that we receive, even as an organization, from companies looking to relocate elsewhere. They want to look at DeKalb County now, and that is definitely a great thing for us. And so I'm going to go briefly through this slide today just to kind of speak to what comes next from Decide DeKalb as an organization, as your lead economic development organization here in the county. A couple of our goals for 2022. We want to be intentional about business retention and expansion. business retention and expansion is one of our key pillars here at Decide DeKalb. We want to make sure that businesses that exist here within DeKalb County um, are able to grow. And a lot of that growth, quite honestly, comes down to capital and sometimes capital and support. We already provide the support, and we want to provide the capital. So the capital comes through in the form of a business loan or grant program. We're going to launch a business loan and grant program here at Decide DeKalb in 2022. And the idea is to fill a gap. We can find financing for projects that are in excess of $10 million, and we can find financing for projects that probably hit about $50,000. But what about that middle piece? What about that middle piece that gets folks across the hump, and they might not be eligible for traditional financing? We're going to provide capital through this program. Workforce. We want to establish a technology council. And the reason for this council is to give us some ideas and really move us toward establishing DeKalb County as a hub for technology innovation and growth. We see it with our neighbors to the west in the city of Atlanta, and we want to be here as well. We have a very strong workforce. So why not DeKalb County? We're going to answer for that question, and we're going to solve for it with this technology council as the first step. Business attraction. One of the bigger things in business attraction is not only selling our infrastructure, which I spoke to earlier, and our robust workforce pipeline, which I spoke to earlier, and our great citizens and where we are as a county. But sometimes it comes down to particular needs of an organization, whether it be finance or some sort of incentives. And so we want to bring new incentives to the table that provide us different tools within our toolkit. And that is one, opportunity zones. Opportunity zone is a state program. This is a very great state program that provides income tax incentives for each employee hired by an organization that decides to do business within a particular zone. We want to bring this to the table in DeKalb County. We currently have 3 that are expiring soon. We want to bring more, and we want to bring more to particular areas of the county that need it most. Not only are we looking at opportunity zones, we're also recently deployed our tax allocation districts here in DeKalb County. And so just to give you a bit of an idea that if you're not familiar with tax allocation districts, think of Atlantic Station in the city of Atlanta, think of the belt line that circles around the city of Atlanta, think of even Camp Creek Parkway. All of those developments, which are huge economic development booms, are here as a result of a tax allocation district. We have 3 in DeKalb County. We recently launched applications for 1 here in DeKalb County, which was at the Memorial Drive and Kensington Station intersection and goes along Memorial Drive East. And that is our Memorial Drive tax allocation district. So please visit our website for more information. And we hope to launch more tax allocation districts here in DeKalb County. Next, equity building. So as a native of DeKalb County, I was in the Towers High School cluster. A large part of my community still looks the same today as it did when I graduated from high school many years ago. And that needs to change. And so it's about serving our underdeveloped and underserved communities in a way that's very robust and meaningful and equitable. So we are intentional about this equitability. We're working with our stakeholders on how to address the needs of these communities. How do we make these communities more desirable? How do we add jobs to these communities? How do we improve the quality of life in these communities? And one of the first things we did this year was hire a new individual, equitable economic development manager. His role would be to really focus in on these communities and come up with creative ways to really move the needle in a meaningful way. Partnerships are coming, transition is coming, and it starts with this role, and it starts being intentional about it. He's going to live and breathe and work this every single day. Next, and I already mentioned this, DEC, DeKalb Entertainment Commission. I think we've definitely achieved our initial goal with the DEC. And what comes next? And what comes next is creating a sustainable film, television, entertainment, and gaming industry here in DeKalb County. And again, the equitable economic development manager, his name is Jeffrey Lofton, and happy to have brought him on board. And again, the DeKalb Entertainment Commission, we issued an RFQ for a 5-year entertainment strategic work plan, and it's going to review internal operation. It's going to really take us to the next step. And with that, I think I've hit a good bit of my time. And again, hopefully this has been helpful in terms of just really saying that the state of economic development here in DeKalb County is strong. We have a lot of opportunities in front of us, and we will take hold of all of these opportunities in partnership with organizations like DeKalb Chamber and Elaine Armstrong's Goodwill of North Georgia. Just real partnerships here. Thank you all for your time. And again, thank you.
Thank you, Dorian, for providing an overview, a very nice overview of DeKalb County, our economic development. You really provided some very encouraging growth statistics for DeKalb County and business projections, and we truly appreciate that. It was a pleasure having you here with us this morning, and we truly enjoy our partnership, and we look forward to more of these events with you, and so that you can continue to give us an update on the economic development situations here in DeKalb County. So we appreciate your participation, Dorian. So it was a pleasure having all here this morning with us. And now we move into our breakout session, which can be accessed by clicking on the sessions button on the left-hand side of your screen. We have 3 exciting interactive breakout sessions to choose from, including healthcare development, which will be moderated by Jeff Taylor, the Executive Director of McCure Health, and also the entertainment session, which will be moderated by Mitch Leff of Leff Associates, and our small business development session, which will be moderated by Dr. Irvin Clark of Georgia Piedmont Technical College. Each session will be recorded and shared with all participants after the event. So after the breakout sessions, make sure to navigate back here to the stage at 9:30 for the keynote from Dr. Tavares Holston, President of Georgia Piedmont Technical College. So we hope you enjoy your sessions this morning and hope to see you back here at the main stage at 9:30. Thank you.